You are live. Woot, woot. Oh, yeah, woot. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to another edition of Airy Sky Rita's video blog. Airy Sky got some ribs cooking, leftover ribs. So, I might have to call Higgins today and inquire about pick his brain on a couple things. Need to find out something. Anyways, I want to say what's up, people. So, Zoe didn't come back last night. I guess that guy was more important. She's got a life, I had to throw that in there. I slept like a baby after having 3 glasses of something or other. I can't remember what it is. Pee Wee, of course, just emailed me, so I gotta find out what she wants. What do you want? So I got ribs cooking. I have a update for you, several updates. Supply and demand is getting somewhat harder. Unfortunately, So I asked Pee Wee about shipping crap to her house. That's what I call it. Shipping the crap to her house. So, anyways, hold on. Pee Wee says Walmart's always shipping me stuff, but FedEx always breaks the pasta sauce and has to lots of stuff out of Subway, not enough to alarm me. Hold on. Let me just say this. Oh, pasta sauce is broken. Pee Wee's dealing with some stuff. But anyways, Pee Wee's lucky we don't. So basically, Pee Wee sent me an email anyways about some stuff. That's why I was basically saying interesting earlier about Pee Wee's stuff, but Pee Wee's so busy she doesn't tune in anymore, But it is what it is. So I got ribs coming out in 17 minutes. Chloe went to bed last night, little turd. This guy always emails me with sales, right? And it's like, I don't really want to buy. There we go. Throw that in the trash. Okay. So I'm running a couple things. Okay. So Pee Wee, of course, emailed me and said, that she has stuff shipped. Amazon, on the other hand, is delaying. They claim that there's going to be a delivery, right? Fortunately, there is not. I got to check my bank balance too while I'm at it, if the website loads. I'm having a lot of loading issues, so I either have to dump my cache and see if that speeds up everything, or two, I'm running virus scans first. So come on, dude, load it up. So basically, I wanted to share that with you all. There you go. Had to set things up. See, the website's loading really slow today. So I read like 4 mini chapters. Okay, so I'm gonna check my bank balance, find out what the hell's going on. Want to make sure I'm not picked, hacked, or screwed over, I use the phone security code. Oh, I think Chloe took the phone yet again. She's always doing that, Okay, so it says here my cases and cases of soup and cheese crackers haven't shipped. My macaroni cheese and cheese crackers haven't shipped, and my cheese crackers and pizza crackers haven't shipped. That tells you right there what you need to know. So bills are paid. Yeah. So I got my phone. We'll check our balance. So basically, there's a buy it now program, right? I'll be all right. So apparently Amazon's disabled my buy it now program. You know, I'm starting to wonder about these fucking things. Okay, so the bank won't load. So now I'm having banking issues. Figures. So apparently whatever's running my system is slow. I'm basically taking very good cautiousness. Just like Rabbit, you know. What the fuck? Gotta refresh just. So apparently you have to refresh because the website is fucking up. Oh yeah, it takes this long to load the web page. There's something truly definitely wrong. Alright. And now it's not loading this again. So the buy it now is let's see, how long is this gonna take? And this. Alright, so then here comes Chloe. Alright, so this is December 21st. Don't want to buy that. So, you know, this is July 11th. I don't know what's going on here. This is ships within 6 months. I ain't ordering that. No one's going to screw me over. One-time passcode because it's going to my phone. So, for safety reasons, I want to make sure no one's activated anything. There. Okay. Monday, July 11th. July 11th. July 11th. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. We're good to go until they complain. Okay. I'm very protective. Let's see what else. Coffee sold out. Coffee sold out. The other coffee I like sold out. All right. So we got that stuff. They're all high priced. Let's go over to my shopping cart for a minute. I want to check on something. So, hello, whoever's watching. So, like I said, my computer's acting wonky today. I'm thinking of downloading and reinstalling Chrome and seeing if that works. You know. So, you know how that is. Could be I need to dump the cache. I might do that, go from there. Cache is probably full, but I'm not going to dump it till I'm done with Should see if my other store I order from has a restock on food, so I can get some more food. All right, let's go. Chloe went back in her room. I guess she wasn't ready to get up. Little crusty Chloe. I'm crusty. Out of stock. Damn. Out of stock. Yeah. So, let's check Walmart. Let's check Target. Because, one of the things Pee Wee wanted me to talk to you guys about today is prepping. Again, prep like you mean it, And then, this guy who I considered a hillbilly basically posts, so, she was watching his video. I watched it too, to me this morning. I'm hoping to get my tobacco reloaded so I can get that. Chloe didn't pick it up last night. She's like, yeah, you're going to sleep. I don't need to pick it up. Anyways, so Pee Wee turns around and tells me outright, we need to discuss this. And the way Pee Wee said it wasn't, here, this was, you need to share this information with the people. That's what she said, but not in those terms. She just sent me an email saying, when she emails people, it's usually, damn it. See, the screensaver comes on and then it fucking freezes everything. So I need to keep my video going. Okay. Okay. I think this one's already deleted. We'll delete this. Yeah, I think I got that already from Chloe. Chloe gifted it to me, so. All right, so let's just check what can be delivered at Walmart. I got Target. Target's acting up. I'm checking prices for you guys. It's taking a minute. All right, so basically what's going on is the website is really screwing up, really screwing up. So, anyways, she wasn't saying go ahead and post. She was just saying we need to discuss this. And, she's been giving me some ideas, but this guy claims that there's, okay, so my soups I want to order are pickup only. Oh, yeah, pickup only. Can you believe that? Yeah, pickup only. So, let's see about the other thing. Okay. I'm going to save this for later. Well, yeah, so because it's so damn slow, it's running slow. Okay. Pickup, 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 pickup. All right, so we have that. What about all pickup? Look at this. Pickup only. Damn. So everything is, So Pee-wee's email, right? Funny thing about Pee-wee, I love Pee-wee dearly. She said something about "I'm not worried" or something. Let me read that from here. I don't want to freaking open up any more apps than I have to. I'm running my computer on thorough scan mode too, so let me see what she says. It was funny. All right, let's look. We'll save that for later. All right, so she says, let's read it. Dude, let's just fucking. Okay, here we go. Walmart always ships me stuff, but FedEx always breaks the pasta sauce. Oh, I know exactly what she's talking about. Dented cans, destroyed cans, dented this, exploded cans. I mean, how does a can explode in FedEx's? All right. Lots of stuff out of stock, but not enough to alarm me. So Pee Wee first of all says, "Oh, you need to prep, you need to stockpile, or we're going to be killed off." Like something not to that effect, the worthless eaters. So what are we doing? We're prepping, right? We're doing the prepping thing. We're trying to get things in there. But here's the kicker. I'm going to share with you a couple things. New England clam chowder. Ooh. Mm. Baked potato. I'm trying to find something. All right. Can't even find that. All right. Save for later. Cut down the order a bit. All right. There we go. All the way down there. All right. So it's more money there. All right. So currently, look at this. So I'm looking at food, prepping food. And, so Amazon is not the way to go unless you have a supply food you can survive on while waiting for others. Okay. Okay. So this is not ready? All right. So basically, Pee Wee, right, isn't worried. But the thing is I was talking to my father-in-law and I was talking about inside sources, right? Again, let me just tell you, certain states or cities are sold out of stuff, right? Here's a guy. He's always talking about pricing and stores running out, shelves and all this, right? So the other day, I went out, which I do periodically for research, and I went down to the local grocery store here in town. Besides the frozen food aisle being picked off only in certain times, mostly um, mostly being picked off, um, during food stamp reload. Everything seems to be there, just a little higher in price. Mayonnaise went up another $4, so it's almost $15 a jar. They claim there's a mayonnaise shortage, but you can get mayonnaise cheaper if you go through Amazon. A lot of people are actually doing the Amazon thing anyways. Ooh, and those ribs are almost ready to get out. See, this is what happens when I work too much. All right, so I got Target ready to roll. And Walmart's pretty empty. Let's just do this so it doesn't go to screensaver. Oh, so that Floyd guy that died, Derek Chauvin, finally got sentenced for violating his human rights. Chloe will be like, "Oh, well, it doesn't matter now." Alexa, stop. All right, so can't figure out which way to do this. No, I'll try. Done and done. Didn't burn myself that much. Let it cool, and then we'll have some ribs, okay? So we got two people watching. So basically, Pee Wee says, I'm not worried. That says something's changed in Sister Pee Wee because either, she inherited, not inherited, sorry, won the lotto, I should say. Didn't inherit diddly crap, I know that. Won the lotto from buying a ticket to not worrying about food. There's something really weird because her usually she says, "Oh, gotta be, but oh, I'm not worried about food's, stuff running out." The thing is I've been doing some research in the evenings, and to me, it's kind of the grocery store is pretty much full here right now, and Pee Wee said, "Oh well, wait till the next shipments come in." The problem is most of our food is coming in from domestically. So either it goes by train, truck, train or truck, or plane. Sometimes they ship plane. Fortunately or unfortunate, giving or taking, the problem is what's going to happen soon, right? So the problem is okay, cool. So one scan complete, didn't find anything. All right. Took 25 minutes and the scan's complete. Cool. So, anyways, let those ribs cool for a second. I'll be eating those soon. All right, so let's just close this. So we got one done. So Biden signed an executive order, which the next president can overturn, whoever he or she may be. Let's see. Another news: the former Prime Minister Shizo Abe of Japan, the former prime minister, was assassinated today this morning. That was big news as well. Besides prepping, you got to think, why was the guy assassinated? More likely, he was plugged because and I say plugged, because that's what happened. They actually plugged him. So, what is in Biden's bill? So basically, there's a couple of douchebags in Congress and the Senate that does not want to change the filibuster rules. Let's see what else. So the director Murray to retire from the Secret Service. All right. So why is this in trouble? All right, so there's that. Yeah, so nothing in the news this day. So Prime Minister was plugged, like I said. Um, Shinzo Abe. Japan only had one gun-related death in 2021. Says here, oh, news. Look, here's some news. I know Zoe's always like, you heard of the news? Yes, I'm looking. I found something that might be of an interest. Let me look. All right, so let's look, shall we? We got an email that came in from Fishing. I'm about to grab those ribs and put it on a plate and eat it while talking to you guys. Have some ribs. Okay, so we got so if the Fed basically turns around, right? The Republican Jerome Powell turns around and tries to do what he's doing. He's going to be the one causing the recession. Do they have the inflation get down quickly, or are they going to throw us into a recession? I think they're saying they will get inflation down. I think that they will blink. Fed will blink and show a slow. Yeah, okay. I don't think this has to happen. We stepped on the gas pedal for too long and it was too much stimulus too late. Some of the all goals, but the stimulus they kept on going long and they didn't calibrate it. Yeah, basically. You see, even the Federal Reserve and others are talking about what I have said all along. If you're going to give money, you need to balance it out. Stimulus checks aren't balancing it out. So look what happened. People are screwed. Literally screwed. Just grab plates, ribs. So because the people are screwed, you see what's happening now, don't you, people? Always have dishes, and I gotta figure dinner out tonight. Early dinner, I guess. This is just my first meal of the day. I'm hoping to get my second meal of the day in. There we go. Well, I guess I'll put it in there. See, this works. Then all I gotta do is make sure. All right. So basically, what's happening is, as you just heard, they spent too much money on stimulus checks and food and stuff. And then what happened? Well, Americans got screwed pretty much. And before you say, I wasn't screwed, yeah, you were. You see, the food stamps keep going and going and going, which now they're talking about extending it to next year, knowing that there's a pandemic on the road, monkeypox, and something else, right? Monkeypox and something else, coronavirus. So I'm gonna just eat this with this in my lap, see if I can actually eat it. So monkeypox, and then the coronavirus, right? They think that they need to extend it again. Oh, which reminds me, damn it. Every time I want to sit down, something else happens. Now I gotta find. Oh, it's over there. Paper towels, because I like to have a good paper towel or two while I eat, because, well, it's the best way to do it, right? Right. All right. There, let's put that there. Hopefully it stays. Okay. Now maybe I can eat. So basically, monkeypox, and no, you don't get any ribs, Moppy. The dog finally popped out. He knows his food. He ain't getting any. His mama's breakfast. Leftover. See, right now we're in a pandemic, and the pandemic says you don't want to waste food unless you have to. So, your best course of action? Don't waste food. Look at this. Well cooked, too. So monkeypox and coronavirus, they keep talking about, other things. And then you got the people complaining. You got one side complaining about Roe versus Wade. The other side complaining about amount of food stamps. I mean, look. Here's how you work things, okay? If each member of your household gets $250 in food stamps. Stanton Higgins, I think, gets more because he hasn't got any income. Then you make it last for 30 days. Now, Higgins, of course, he makes his last all the time. So what you do is go online, look for deals, ask yourself, is this a good deal or not? I mean, look, I ordered like 120 cans of soup. Not to mention cases of ramen. And ramen's getting scarce, by the way. Talking about a prepper that knows what they're talking about. Mm-hmm. Now, Pee Wee and I are always talking about prepping. Like I also have a question about Walmart shipping. Mm, you know? And that's the thing. You got to ask yourself, we have to prep, but you still got to worry about it. No, you don't get it, Malcolm. No, you don't get it. This mama's breakfast. Oh, come on, Buick. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking too. There is comments out there. I mean, literally. I mean, you wouldn't believe the wars Chloe's getting into right now on Facebook. Idiots basically attacking, saying that without Roe versus Wade, the population of whites are going to go down. And we need to be the dominant race. New poll said with poor African Americans by 2037, they'll be the dominant race in this country due to the fact that Roe versus Wade was overturned. Maybe Thomas knew that and decided to vote for it. But anyways, I'm having leftover ribs, by the way. These are baby back. I don't mind. Why do they call them baby back? Do they come from babies or? Hmm. Yeah, and then they took billions out for the Vietnam War. And then didn't pay it back. Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, my family thinks thinks that I think I'm entitled. I'm not. I'm not entitled, but you know what? I did my time in roofing and other things. And that's not a job to take lightly. 12 years old, I was roofing, mowing lawns, doing whatever. My uncle said nothing's free in this world, Nowadays, look at my niece who killed herself. She turned around and thought because her mom pampered the shit out of her that she was entitled, Pee-wee. Oh no. Baby backs were on sale. That's the only reason why I got them. It wasn't on sale. I got like full beef ribs, but you know how much meat's on beef ribs. I don't even know what ranchers do. I haven't had veal in 20 years. Now, lamb, my lamb farmers here, they're not killing their lamb now. Problem is, no one's buying it. Feed went up, so they quadrupled the price for a head of lamb. No one's buying. Yeah, well, most of our animals are put in feedlots. You saw that thing about the feedlots, didn't you, Pee-wee? How many died? 10,000 cows died in a feedlot? I mean, come on. I mean, that's just odd. And they're not even telling us what happened. There we go. Just know that our meat prices went up. So I keep telling people, if you get a deal, take it. But so far, Walmart will not ship me anything. And Target's running out of stuff, apparently. It's very rare that I eat a rack like this anyways. Problem is, it's just too expensive. This was on sale. Big wrap, $15. So far, it's fed me 2 meals. I could probably do better financially by not buying, which is very hard anyways. There we go. So, bones pretty much picked clean, most of them anyways. Personally, I think ribs are ribs. I don't like the full country ribs either. The boneless. There's something wrong with it. Baby cows. I don't support that type of cruelty. But then I don't eat. These are pork back ribs. These are pork baby back ribs. Apparently, that's what it said. Pork ribs. That's what it said. Pork. Pork baby back ribs. I don't know what the difference is. Apparently, the ribs, the baby backs are usually sold more so for Tony Roma's, but they're still. You see, I don't know these things, but I don't support animal cruelty either. I mean, literally. To me, the The way they do food is like torturing an animal. I mean, that's just purely animal torture alone. You know? And even if, and I believe you. What I was going to say talking about food is no wonder why cow and beef ribs are so fatty. I mean, literally, what are we paying for? Fat? I mean, in my opinion, that's all you're paying for. Yeah, well, I didn't know that. That will change my practice. Don't eat much. I don't eat beef back ribs anyways, but pork, they're rare. Didn't know. That changes my perspective. But I don't like country ribs either. My problem is there's two things. The animals are being slaughtered thanks to you educating me. And two is the price of this meat's expensive. Meat prices are going to go through the roof, everyone. Prepare. And by the way, Keystone, if anyone uses Keystone canned meats, it went up in price again. I mean, the price alone keeps me from eating meat mostly anyways. I mean, think of the expense. I mean, literally, $40 for a steak and it's going up $10. Oh, I was looking at organic beef the other day. I wanted like $80 for a pound of organic steak. I was like, you know what? I'm paying $80 for a fucking steak. Farmers are basically keeps raising it. And then they complain the grocery store's got a deal on something. I mean, 7 pounds of organic baby back ribs, talking about pork, right? He just taught me something. It's like $300. Like anyone's gonna fucking pay $300 for organic pork. Yeah, Google, we're in the farming business. We need to keep our prices raised. There we go. I mean, literally, it is what it is. But you know what? I don't like food going to waste either, so I try to eat my leftovers. There we go. I mean, literally. Now, I know Pee-wee doesn't know the whole story, so yesterday I asked Chloe to bring me a single can. Apparently, they're not in single cans. Wanted to try hard seltzers. She brought me a 6-pack. 2 6-packs. I gotta tell you, the worst drink I've ever drinking, I think, next to Uncle Donnie's whiskey. Excuse me. That stuff is nasty as hell. No, well, I don't support torturing baby animals. That's the thing. I mean, it'd be like me turning around and saying one of the best dishes out there is baby rabbit to eat. I mean, literally. I mean, do you think baby rabbit is delicious to eat? No. Even at full grown Dutch dwarfs aren't good to eat. Hi. You know, we're not talking about babies. Yeah, hi, baby. Mommy, you took me away from my food. All right. Go back in. Grump. I see you grunting. Come here. Get your head scratched. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, I don't support tortured animals. I mean, that's the thing. I don't know. I mean, lamb? Well, I don't know about lamb, but right now my lamb consumption is down to 0 for 2 reasons. One is it's just too expensive. Who wants to pay $1,200 for a head of lamb? I don't. I mean, literally, that's one reason why I stopped eating stuff. Second reason is I've had veal in the past, but to me, you know, I prefer. See, a substitute to veal is eggplant. So they have veal parmesan, which is okay, but eggplant parmesan's a substitute in vegetable form, And then you have, I mean, literally, I don't support the killing of innocent animals, And these farmers, they'll do what they have to, but still, when the money runs dry, that's when they're going to be really having trouble, And that's the truth, That's the real truth of the crux of the problem, The crux of the problem is what's going on, Don't you just love, you get an email, it's like, Apple has just released the newest Apple book, MacBook. And you're sitting there going, yeah, so you ain't getting my money. I mean, literally, it is what it is, So I got to figure dinner out. Not enough workers. Oh, yeah, that's the other thing. Latest on the food stamp run. No, people, that's another thing I think my family's pissed about is I'm always talking about food stamps, right? And like, oh, I don't know what I'm going to get for my food stamps. Well, they work like 3 jobs, and the other one works like 2 jobs, so they're not home. I think that's the other thing. They got my freeloader. But the problem is food stamp prices are going up too. I mean, I don't know if I haven't shared my order with Pee-wee, but I'll share it with her now since she's with it. So I ordered $253 in groceries. Pee-wee's sitting there probably with eyeballs. Okay, I got that was my shopping cart. I don't know why here we go. All right, so I ordered 24, 48, 96, 100, about 144, 144 of soups. Then I ordered some other soups. That's 32 additional cans. Then I ordered 4 6 packs of cheddar crackers, the fish crackers. Then I got 2 packages of some other fish crackers. Then 4 packages of pizza crackers. And then I got 48 boxes of macaroni and cheese, different brand. Then I got 12, 24, 48, 96 additional cans of other soups. And then down below it says other flavored crackers. So I got cheese crackers for my soup. Yeah, that works. I can throw it in my salad too. But, I'm trying to be very stingy, but... Oh, I also bought the giant milk carton tubs of the cheese crackers too, so I want to make sure I had snacks. Since I had cheese chips the other day, they did not taste correct. I mean, it's like they changed their formula, and Pee-wee knows I love. Oh, what are these? Ritz cheese cracker stuff. Here we go. That works. Yeah, so I was. Oh, here we go. Yeah, currently unavailable. The pizza one sold out, so it's going to be a while for the pizza one for me. There we go. 8 pack. They're charging an arm and a leg for those. Parmesan one's good too, but you got to look at, like I said, if you have food stamps, that's one thing my family hates me talking about is you got to click on EBT acceptable. I think that's another reason why they left Amazon. They're like, they're using food stamps. Well, I have to get my food somehow, and I ain't paying See, the thing is the logical answer there. That's over 144. I probably got like 180 cans of soup coming. I mean, literally, I basically stockpiled it. So, um, you know. So, I also was looking at cheese balls. Definitely cheese balls. Gotta have my cheese balls. Here we go. I'm just checking on a couple things. Here we go. Dude, I was looking at that. Cool. Mm-hmm. Trying to find something. My husband used to say, those are good extenders when you need it. All right, so let's see. Let's put some of that in my shopping cart. Can I actually? That's. Nope. Now I'll just put that in the cart. I'm going to order something real quick. That's nice. I'm just basically being very frugal, by the way, people. Moppy? No. 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 Hold on a sec. See, there's two things he's detesting. Manager or Moppy? Come here. All right, what do we got here? Just finished eating something. Let's see, do they have any of those? That'd be cool to check on. Let the dog out. Woof, woof, woof. Who let the dog out? Woof, woof, woof. Sorry, I had to do that, Pee Wee. Anyways, he's in Chloe's room right now. Chloe's like, oh, yes, woof. All right, so Mark came on. Hey, Mark, what's up? Didn't see you. I was doing some shopping here. Illegals coming over the border in droves, we know this. Young people living at home and refusing. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the other thing. Young people are refusing to work. Plain and simple. They're refusing. I mean, literally, they're refusing. Now, people sit there. You should have seen this other Sister Pee Wee. There's this Hilljack, right? Mark took care of this little bastard. He comes on, or she, or whatever. I think it was Joe Gill. Oh, you're going to be regretting it when Chloe leaves your ass and you got to get your own groceries. You know what I said to them, Pee Wee? I said, and I quote, Chloe's not going to leave unless Social Security takes away her benefits because she's got no benefits because she's not seeking mental help. That was part of her thing, right? Bitch, bastard, cunt, whatever they were, sad. Nothing. Mark deleted it. Literally, they were an asshole. They called me a mofo. So if they weren't Joe Gill, then they were basically an asshole. Oh, yeah, that's the thing. But the problem, Pee Wee, is if you want to get into the debate, which I know you're missing a debate, I got one for you. This is right up your alley, dear sister. Big sis. By the way, I really do not want to try that water again, but I might sample it again a little later. For some of you wondering, that's Chloe's water crap. Okay, so for some of you wondering, this stuff is named after the San Juans, all right? Apparently it's called Rainier Cherry, right? Chloe had a can last night. It wasn't up her alley either. I said I could dump them down the toilet, but Higgins suggested I mix it with Pepsi. So this is like a hard seltzer, right? It's a booze-infused water seltzer. Tastes like crap. The other one I think was black cherry or something. Anyways, this stuff's utterly crap. I wanted one can. One seltzer watermelon, that's right. So today's experiment is when I mix it together, I'm going to try it with a Pepsi. Because that's the only thing I can drink with. The Mountain Dew didn't even taste. It still tasted like crap with Mountain Dew. Let's see. Getting hot this week. Finally, summer is here. Yeah, the problem in the argument for your argument, Pee Wee, is this. As long as the fucking government keeps offering free internet, free phones, free everything, food stamps, young and old, they're not going to work. Let's just go down the list. Well, my electric bill was $140, by the way, Pee Wee. Just to share it with you. Not that anyone cares what my bill was. At least Chloe took care of half the bill this month. I took care of the 140. I took care of 70. She took care of 70. Bill is $0, 100 gallons of propane was $526. Now it's $1,200. So you just need 100 gallons of propane? Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Yeah, well, I'm going to look up something here. All right. $1,200 divided by 100 gallons. Isn't that like $20 a gallon? So you're paying $12 a gallon for propane. Yeah, I should have known 10. Now Joe's sending our surplus. Oh, see? What did I tell you, Pee Wee? I argued with you about 3 weeks ago on this whole same conversation, but no one listened to me. I said, where's our oil? I asked the question then. I said, if we're going to be prepping, right? He's sending our oil overseas. What is he getting out of it from the other country? I don't know. Maybe grain. Maybe that's why we're, the thing is, if the farmers got off their ass and charged a good wage and charged the fee, they could probably harvest all the grain they need in this country without worrying about some jackboots over in another country. Yeah, we're dependent on China, but China's already captured us, remember? They're holding us hostage until we pay our debt down. They're not giving us anything. They claim they're all in lockdown. Gasoline, I don't even know what it is. Let me look it up. I have a thing I can look it up. You see. Now, here we go. It's this, and then I think it's this. All right, yeah. All right, let me look. I love you both, by the way. Here we go. So currently, let's see. All right. I think I saw an article recently. Here we go. I want to share with you this, right? This is a link I'm posting for you guys, right? This link is interesting, okay? All right, sorry. Basically, let me read it to you. It says, Seattle, we've been feeling the pain at the pump for a while now. Washington State has some of the highest gas prices in the country. In our state, the most expensive gas is in the San Juan County. It's no mystery why people love living on San Juan Islands. The diversity of the landscape here is one of the beautiful surprises. And then in addition, you get these lovely water skates and stunning sunrises. Live in Friday Harbor in San Juan. They retired and have been there for 5 years. These are the neighbors are used to paying more just about everything. Generally, our costs of basic goods and services are higher because of the ferry system. Except to understand that. That's my neighbor, by the way. He's cool, by the way. Today's consumer index surged 8.6. Food increased 10%. Gas increased 48.7. Families feeling the impact, and now these costs are getting to the point where it's a big gulp. It's not a matter of mitigating it anymore. It's like trying to figure out what you can do without able to live comfortably for a lot of families at it. Don't have the mileage that a lot of people elsewhere have to drive. They still have to fill up, According to AAA, currently, right now, it's $5.92 a gallon in San Juan Islands, which means the diesel at the pump is over almost $8 for marine diesel. So for tanking up. You used to see the fuel dock, with a lot of queues. Now no one's queuing up at the fuel pump. And currently it says a lot of families make a trip to the mainland once a week to stock up on supplies. The cost of that trip is going up. A round trip ferry ticket, standard vehicle, and the driver is averaging $72.65. Of course, people want to get out so they contaminate our island, You know. So basically, that's the thing I wanted to share with you. So the fuel pricing is through the roof. So, Pee Wee's probably say just peachy keen. I don't miss any debates. Just stating facts. Mix it with tequila, and after the first, they can have taste great. Yeah, well, I don't want tequila. No, I can only afford 100 gallons. The tank's 250. Oh shit! So $12, that'd be 2,400 for a thing, Uncle Joe. No shit. Yeah, that's one reason, but you got to remember living on an island, they think they can rack up the price anyways due to the fact that the price of fuel is up there. I mean, think of it. You just heard what I read. It's almost $73 for just a basic car. I mean, when I moved over here 4 years ago, a 36-foot U-Haul was approximately 34-foot U-Haul overall length. Was approximately, people were waiting for that damn truck so bad, because they want to move off the island. That 34-foot U-Haul costed $400 one way. But still. And then, and then on top of that, Walmart doesn't want to ship anything from their warehouse to here. Apparently, Walmart is having so many problems with delivery that they refuse to deliver out here. I mean, 99.9% of stuff is pickup only on the food aspect. I looked up TVs too because I need to get a new TV eventually. They won't deliver a TV. Amazon might ship a 50-inch, but anything bigger, you're screwed. But still. Mm. So tonight's dinner is either going to be mega meals or something. I got to figure dinner out tonight. There might be enough room to grab a couple more. Winter time would have to dry closing them, but the electric going. So what is? Yeah, that's true. I mean, our electric bill is 140 for 2 bedrooms, so I can feel the pinching alone. I mean, I'm literally basically. You know what? I have family today. You want me to bitch for a minute? Let me grab my thing. We actually, I'm gonna grab that Pepsi now. Try that drink. All right. Now, Pepsi's ready. Anyways, bitching about something. I'll tell you what I'm bitching about. It's getting more and more expensive. I mean, literally, $140 just for summer, right? They say, well, it costs money to pipe the line in, right? This is what they call it, pipe it in. So they got an underwater cable. Usually it's under a waterproof pipe that goes from the mainland to the islands and then splits off into little pipes. So, it's like a special pipe connection that they fit underwater, and they're like, yeah, and then it runs along the sea floor. So they're like, if someone not chews on the pipe, the power goes out. If the mainland, I mean, literally, we're the last line of defense. So, Yeah, well, I'm glad you're making. You said you're making 3,500, but still, 3,500. By the way, if you want my advice, sis, keep fucking badgering the shit out of the fucking propane people. That's what I do when I want something. Of course, my advocates are being lazy. The other day, I asked again about glasses. Apparently, the doctor. Okay, so it ran 15 minutes. Second scan didn't come up with anything. All right, so we got 2 scans going still. Okay, cool. So the virus tool removers didn't find anything. How far are you from Calgary? Look, I'm about 50 miles from Victoria, British Columbia. How far do you live from Calgary, Alberta? Look. Calgary. Fine, let's look it up. There we go. Calgary, Alberta. Right? We'll just plunk myself right in there, okay? So then we want directions. Let's just do directions, right? Starting place is home, okay? Since you asked, Mark, you're looking at approximately 647 miles. That's it? Taking the one route and going into Canada. The longer route is 694 miles. But yeah. I thought Canada was bigger than that. That's as close as that. Okay, I see where it is. Calgary, okay. So it's north of Montana, basically. I see why. Damn. Didn't know it was that close. Saskatoon. That's Saskatchewan, Alberta, Victoria, British Columbia, Alberta, Calgary, Alberta, Saskatchewan, Manitoba. Nothing up in Manitoba except lakes. I can see myself living in Manitoba. Well, let's just zoom out so I can see. Okay, Minnesota, Winnipeg. Okay, here we go. Winnipeg is, and then Winnipeg and Manitoba, then Ontario, then Quebec, Newfoundland and Labrador. All right, guess Manitoba. That seems cool. Saskatchewan. That seems cool too. Saskatchewan. And then there's the Northwest Territories. Does Canada even control those? Because it doesn't look like they control it. Then you got the Yukon Peninsula. I guess that Yukon and then the Northwest Territories. Nothing out there. It looks like it's freaking all tundra. Nunavut. Oh, yeah, Chloe was talking about Nunavut a while ago. Never knew where Nunavut was. So that's way up there. We'll just send Mark up to Nunavut. Become a polar bear man. And he'd be like, I'm Mark I'm Mark polar Mark. Yeah, that's what it is. Just need propane for hot water, electricity going high. What is the use? Wintertime would have to dry clothes outside or inside. Anyway, how far do you live in? Wow, I always wanted to go to Canada. I've been to Canada many times. I mean, but the thing is you got to ask yourself, do you want to travel during a pandemic? I mean, literally, money is going to be tight for everyone. Money doesn't grow on trees. So my opinion is you must save funds if you can. I mean, literally, look at me, for example. Tell you what happened, okay? Pee Wee knows my whole bank card thing, right? So the other day, my father-in-law, yeah, we call him crazy, by the way. Pee Wee and I both agree he's crazy, and I got a reason why, right? So my neighbor, who's getting free internet, one neighbor, she says, "Oh, your debit card, does that mean we're going to lose the internet?" I said, "No, it rolls over to the next month." I said, "Why should you care? You basically don't pay it anyways." "Well, I was just curious." I'm like, freeloading. So the neighbor turns around and she's like on her computer all the time, right? Doesn't go out, orders all the food in, ships everything in, right? Like me. And when I do see her, she's like, "Rita, I haven't seen you in like 6 months." Can always leave a note on the door. Am I alive? But anyway, story goes like this, right? So she's worried about the internet. So I literally kind of snapped. And I said, "That's everyone think I am as just a service provider?" And she said, "No, why?" Because if I did, and I was walking upstairs, right? And there's like 3 other Jehovah's Witnesses hearing me complain because she's a Jehovah's Witness. I said, "What am I, a service provider?" Well, this tubby lady said, "What are you complaining about?" I turned to her right in front of the manager and the repairman, and I said, "I'm a service provider." And they all looked at me, and I said, "Don't even start with me." Well, the repairman and the repairman's wife and the current manager, who's the repairman's daughter, they're all, the repairman basically looked at me, and I said, "Don't start with me in the religious crap." He says, "I won't, I'm Mormon, but what's wrong?" I said, "I'm a service provider." Lady's more worried about the internet going permanently because my debit card is coming. He said, "Oh." Then I get up there, and I'm like, having a pipe, right? And I light it. Well, lo and behold, here's the next story. "Oh, Rita, hey, did you get your debit card yet?" No, I didn't." "Am I a service provider for you too?" The other Joe went, "Well, I just don't want to lose the shows I found on the streaming services." So I turned around and I said, "Look, unless someone, I give freely with all my heart. I don't ask for anything. But when someone starts worrying about their TV show being canceled, there's a problem. You don't see Chloe going, "Oh, we're going to lose Netflix. I need to use Netflix." Chloe doesn't even use Netflix and Hulu. I could discontinue everything and it wouldn't matter to me. Problem is again, she's like, "Is this because I didn't give you the 50 that you needed during the end of the month where you're struggling?" It's nothing to do with money. It has to do with everyone's fucking worried about their fucking providers and what I'm providing them. I said, I don't care. You want bitching, so that night I called Dad. "Make sure when your debit card comes, you keep the streaming services going." I messaged his niece, who apparently is the executor of all this stuff, right? And she messages me and she says, "I hope that son of a bitch dies soon because I want to go and be with my lesbian partner in New Mexico." That was her exact answer to me. She said, "So if you're going to ask for your part of the money you're supposed to get, you ain't getting shit." I said, "No." I said, "Maybe if you want to be friends with me, you can basically tell him to quit fucking griping about the fucking internet." She said, "Oh, he's saying you need to provide his service because you gave him free service and your debit card's been." She said, "Oh, I'll have a word with him." I said, "Yeah, no, I still took care of dinner for him for Father's Day." She's like, "That son of a bitch. Fucking bitches about every fucking nickel and diming and then fucking rides it." So, she's a lawyer. So she's like, "I may be a bitch, but honestly, at least I'm direct with you." I said, "I don't expect any money. I just expect some courtesy to, he won't listen. Oh, make sure you keep the streaming services going." Literally, is that all I'm good for? Streaming services? Literally, my advocate turned around and says, "Oh, if there's apocalypse, I'm coming here because I know you have so much food I can live." Like I'm going to be sharing my food with some fucking advocate. Literally, go buy your own food is what I said. And then the repairman, he's like, "So anyways, yeah, if there's an apocalypse, talking to the owner, we know where to get the food if we run out." I mean, literally says that right in front of my advocate me while we're basically having the inspection. Literally says that we had an inspection recently. Pee, we didn't know. I mean, literally spills the beans on it and then says, "I don't know where to go if we need food." It's like, it's my fucking food, you son of a bitch. Do your job and get the fuck out. I mean, literally, these cocksuckers. What do you think I don't leave my house? You think I want my fucking food robbed? I always wanted to go to Canada, but I haven't passed. Where have you been to Canada? I've been to Canada. Having new respect for Canadians, their convoy protest was good, but their government is worse than ours. Trudeau wants to turn Canada into Cuba. You're always on a date. Like I said, it's probably friends with benefits. After getting a little tipsy, you run out, and you. Yeah, it is Friday. Yeah, I was looking at fish and chips the other day, but still, my Gibbs can's running out. Let's see if I can get Chloe to go down there. She was supposed to have it ready to go yesterday. Hey, Mom, you should get me a gift. Whatever. Yeah, it's fine. Moppy, I don't know. So last night, I'll tell you what happened, everyone. So last night I had 3 of those, those, 2 White Claws and a San Juan Seltzer, right? Not my cup of tea at all. On a breakfast date, or I would, yeah, You know what? I would tell your breakfast date what to think, but anyways. Oh yeah, exactly. I mean, everything that I want to live on is fucking sold out, right? And then you go, you go and look up the updated pricing of the brand names. Those are pickup. So I just said, you know what? Just fucking ship everything from fucking Walmart. Oh, I know, and the reason for it is there's not enough factory workers at Amazon, Target short, and Walmart short. So they're having everything pick up because they do not want to deliver. I mean, for one, the delivery companies are breaking it. By the way, I was talking to someone the other day, right? Someone said to me the other day, "Do you want?" Yeah, this is the funny thing. Someone said, "Do you want?" A new phone, you're going to have to accept what's available and pay a deposit or not. Or you can get free internet by paying, or a little cheap internet by paying, right? You go in there and they're like, "Oh, you got to pay $100, then you got to buy the phone," which the phone might be $300, and then your bill might be like 10 to 40 a month, but you got to buy all the hardware, right? Well, apparently 99% of phones right now, my new brand new phones for FedEx and UPS are going fucking getting stolen. Literally, I just want you to know this. If you guys are thinking of ordering a new phone, because, I don't know what she's eating, but you know what, Pee Wee, I've been craving fish and chips. So the story goes like this, right? So last night, I'm a little tipsy. I told Chloe I was hungry, right? Chloe's sitting there eating and eating and eating, right? Well, Chloe's got several loads of dishes to do today. Anyways, it's not about dishes. But anyways, I said, but so she's eating away, and I'm in my bed. I fell asleep. I was just like, I ain't hearing this, and she's like, maybe tomorrow, right? Well, the problem is eating out is so damn expensive. So the good Lord saved me from eating out anyways, but I like fish and chips and the tartar sauce. But I can't stand boxed fish, frozen fish. They sell them in these little squares, and it's like, that's not real fish. You want me to bitch? That ain't real fish. It might be fish, but it ain't what I like. So, but I don't want to part with freaking, like the other day, right? Higgins and I were talking about fish, right? And this was a couple months ago, and there's like these nuggets, right? You know what McDonald's chicken nuggets are like, right? Picture 3 pieces of Alaskan halibut in nugget shapes and a whole basket of fries for $25. I mean, literally, the owner I know of the company said, "You can't give bad reviews." Why? Because you basically cut my portions down? So there's only like 3 places, right? 3 places. 3. And 3 places left I haven't tried for fish and chips. The main place isn't open until 3.
Off with this stuff.
This is a nice moisturizer. Thank you. I use moisturizer. Oh, of course. Moisturizer, yes.
That's what I use, so.
Anyways, I have something to share anyways. It comes out with you. So anyways, Chloe's going to go get my dip. But anyways, last night Chloe's like, you don't need to pay $6 per delivery for, that's like per item you order. It's like $6 delivery fee from the delivery guy here. And they say, be careful because he scams people, steals your card info. So anyways, last night, Chloe turns around, right? And she says to me, I don't know why these razor blades are getting expensive. All right, so it says one of my orders have finally shipped. It won't be until Monday. So 1 item. You got to be kidding me. So they're sending 1 item. 1? What the hell is this? Okay. So apparently they're shipping them 1 box at a time due to the weight. You got to be kidding me. All right, let's go back to it. So Chloe says, this is something to do with prepping. Well, I don't know what's happening, but I can't find any razor blades anywhere, right? She uses razor every day, right? So I sat there and I emailed some people, including Chloe's mom. Chloe's mom said worst case scenario for Chloe, said Chloe, didn't say her birth name, is if razors are going to get harder and harder, which they are. I mean, literally, they went up 3 times the amount on Amazon just to buy disposables, right? So for some of you out there, men and women that are kind of hairy and yeti, tip of the day for you is this. Look into a good, affordable Braun or Norelco razor. That'll help you out immensely. Just keep it charged and then done. I did the thing, so you don't got stubble, Yeah, well, basically what I'm saying is that look, I use it for my legs. I use a 6-bladed. See, I'm in my jammies still. I've been in my jammies like 2 days, completely 2 days straight. I just changed my underwear and socks, but my legs, right? I use a 6-bladed barber sole razor. It works. Problem is, all my blades are literally dead. Basically, as one gets completely clogged up with hair, I throw it out. But trying to find any razor blade, but be a Bic razor, a double Bic razor, a triple Bic razor, a Gillette, a barber saw, anything you look for, they're completely cleared out on this island. So I said, well, Chloe's got this problem where she doesn't want to be hairy yeti, which so be it. But I suggested spending a few dollars, not me in particular, but her, and buying one of those wet dry vacs where she can basically moisturize your legs. But the thing is, it would pull off, not like the epilator. The epilady, oh man, that thing pulled hair from the roots. Telling you, I tried. I had to literally hold a pencil in my mouth, and I snapped several of them because those epiladies, they just pull the root from the original hair removal for your legs. Just pulled it right from the roots, like worse than electrolysis. Yeah, electric razor like a Norelco or Braun. I was looking at them today on Amazon, looking for something that would be affordable, not breaking the bank in case of. I mean, if electric razors are if people are being literally forced, go that route. It's either grow a beard, which I know Chloe won't do, which, let's just say God forbid, or trying to be polite here, or the electric razor is the option because right now it is like 4 times the price just for a barber saw. I mean, literally, and there is none. Zilch. So, the other thing I wanted to share with you is there's this guy, right? I won't give his name. Pee Wee knows who I'm talking about. But he sits there and he says stuff like, he talks about places all over the country. I've sent him like 6 emails. He's never read one online yet. It's like he doesn't care. So to me, I really don't want to watch his damn things because, a couple of my friends turned around, the preppers themselves, and they said this guy's only doing it for making a living, right? He's warning people, yet at the same time, it's a panic, right? Now, Pee Wee, of course, never explained why she's not worried about economics, or not economics, why things are sold out, not worried too much. Well, anyways, let's just go and do it this way. The warehouses at Walmart, Amazon, Target, etc. empty. And so what they're doing is they're bypassing the warehouse and loading everything up by that. Yes, you need something?
I just need to get through here.
Fine.
I'll have one of these before I leave. That'll keep me cool down for the walking trip.
So anyways, I got some info for you. Might change my tune on a few things. Think I want to tell you, or whatever. Baby back ribs, no more.
What is it? What baby back ribs? What?
They put the little baby pigs and cows in a 2-foot by 3-foot box, fattening them up, then they slaughter them inhumanely. Get them the baby backs.
Oh my goodness, baby pigs.
Baby pigs and baby cows. Veal's the same way. They treat them the same.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I know.
That's horrible.
So you're eating ice cream for breakfast.
Well, I'm going to be walking in the heat.
Yeah, well, do you have any, is there any chocolate syrup?
I'll have to go buy some.
So you got that whipped cream, though.
Yeah, but I'll have to buy chocolate syrup.
Mm.
That's what I'm going to do today. But anyways, yeah, it's sad how they do it inhumanely. They slaughter a lot of animals like that. They don't care. A lot of these butchers don't care.
Yep. Anyways, maybe she'll pick me up a can of whipped cream and some more ice cream when she's out. Look at this, everyone. Little dessert. There we go. This is called chocolate truffle, by the way. Yep. So I was looking at that electric razor thing, Pee Wee. Organic, too. Organic ice cream. Of course, what makes it taste so different? Cream, milk, pure cane sugar, chocolate chips, chocolate liqueur. So they're using chocolate liqueur in this to make the truffle flavor. No wonder why it tasted like Kahlua. So it's basically a Kahlua-infused ice cream. Bet you the alcohol has been burned off on it. Not that I would care. That's what I was picking up was the Kahlua flavor. Yeah. So it says here, how is handmade ice cream? Says farm fresh. We start with fresh cream from local farms, which is local island farms. Mostly it's probably the nuns, but still they make the best. This is on Lopez. And this ice cream is great. And it says we pasteurize RBST hormone free Natural ingredients are vat pasteurized in small batches. See, Gigi never replied back yet, Pee-wee. She's on a date, so her date's more important than telling us what she had for breakfast. I had ribs, and it's a little side treat. Mm-hmm. Batch churned. Ice cream is churned in frozen batch and small batch freezers. See? This stuff probably was expensive. They keep raising the price of this too. Well, it's so good, Mm-hmm. Okay. What is this? Whatever. I don't use Internet Explorer, so why the fuck am I just fix the fucking selected problems? Thing is, I don't use Edge or any of these. That's the thing. I use Chrome, so why is it that it's giving me trouble with? Anyways, this is so tasty. Long John job. That all you can eat, Pee Wee. I would sell when my husband was around. Fine, he's eating, just like I am. He's eating and I'm eating. This is not bad at all. Mm. Higgins, you're always making some joke. Look at you. Your salt intake's too high with the better cheddars. What really the salt content is in the ice cream? Yeah, you're right. You eat the entire container, you get so much cholesterol. It's not funny. Problem is I always eat this in sections because it takes too long to break it down. Hmm. Saturated fats. No wonder why you don't eat ice cream that much. Too fattening, man. Just to break it down is the real thing. See? Now you're talking my language, Higgins. Mm-hmm. Get your Linux thing fixed anyways. Sodium. Yeah, so there's like plenty of you can taste the salt in this. Like that put salt in the ice cream for some reason. You gotta keep an eye on what you eat too. Apparently she's making breakfast for her and her husband, you know. Mm. So tasty though. Chocolate truffles. Fortunately, one of those things where you should eat ice cream once a week. Keep the rest in the freezer so you don't eat it all at once. Due to the fact that, you know, Higgins is right though. The other day, Chloe turned around. Says to me, you know what happened the other day? And I go, no, what? I had a milkshake. That's what she said. She went out to town and got a milkshake. And I said, for real? Oh, yeah, yeah. I said, for real? She said, yeah. I said, I like milkshakes too. She's like, well, I can bring you one, but it might be melted by the time you get it. No, what I mean is you give me some vanilla ice cream. I'll make the milkshake at home with a blender. You should do that, you know. Whatever ice cream you wanted. You wanted mint chocolate ice cream? You just take some mint ice cream and mix it together. I could do a how to do milkshakes for dummies video. That would be working. Higgins probably needs it too because every time I talk about prime rib, he's like, "Oh, yeah, maybe, yeah." I'm gonna save the rest. Cholesterol alone is pretty bad. That's the thing, you know. And that's the thing. They put in chocolate chips and everything else in this thing. Well, you gotta eat it like, well, you know, I got, what's the thing? This one's the same in calories, basically, different flavor. 2 different chocolates. I'm telling you, no, thank you. Better cheddars are getting into me. Yeah, I know that. Ice cream and milk blended. Yeah, well, the thing is you just blend it in a milkshake. You know, thing is you know you can basically pay someone to make the milkshake, which they make a profit off you, or you just go and buy the ice cream itself, the chocolate syrup. You know. Hi. Hello, Hopper. Kiwi says you're cute. But as we said, we don't eat, you know. I thought you were saying ice cream and whatever. Ice cream and, you know. So, anyways, so story time. So last night I go to bed and Chloe goes in games, right? I just make sure to keep my dip on hand, you know. It comes back, not enough, you know. Oh, yeah. Coke floats are great. I like cherry Coke floats or cherry Pepsi floats. Those are great. All you need is ice cream. You know, Pepsi came out with a soda shop fountain drink type thing. Unfortunately, it's just too damn expensive. You know. In this day and age, it wouldn't surprise me, you know. Reminds me of my neighbor upstairs, Vic. The other day, he saw me and he said, "Hey, boss, I haven't seen you in a while. Why the hell's my card bent? My card looks like it's been completely bent in a slaughter, you know. Weird." And anyway, so she turns around and Vic says to me, "Dude, this looks really weird, you know." I'll put this in my billfold so it's needed. There we go. Dogs rule too, man. I like dogs and bunnies. Dogs rule and dogs rule, yeah, especially Moppy. Anyway, so anywho, I turned around and Vic and I were talking. He said, "Yeah, he gets his food brought in. He doesn't even go out. Canned goods, food stamps, you name it." You know, then the neighbor was sitting there complaining about the cost of food, right? Oh, well, you know, this and that and everything else. And I finally said, "Look, I don't care, right?" This morning, right? I actually emailed the manager this morning, right? I emailed her. She got back to me. She says, "Yeah, what is it?" I said, you know, there's this funny smell coming through the wall of my apartment. It smells like cigarettes. She says, okay, duly noted. Again, it was like this morning I'm playing my game on it. I get up, I go to the wall. I mean, literally, but so the neighbor next door, she's so basically, I don't know what she does with her money and food, but she's always basically, in the food bank lines, everything else. And, people say, oh, have you seen your neighbor, Rita? No, I never see Rita, Rita's a hermit. Yet, Rita's always got food brought in, it seems. Yeah, because I don't leave my house, because we're in trying times. I mean, literally, fuel prices, talking about a recession. I read something today, right? Article that was an interesting thing for prepping, okay? This was the coup de grace of all prepping things, right? It goes like this. Mops in over here, I think. Gotta clear up some of the dirty clothes eventually. I'll just stockpile it here. He's right here. What's up? Yeah. You're being good, aren't you? Come here, doggy. Doggo, doggy, doggo, 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 doggo. See? Moppy. He needs a haircut. That's what Chloe keeps saying. I personally want to see him like this. Oh, yeah. I love him the way he looks, but you know what? He looks like a mop top. That's what Uncle Donnie called him. Mop top. What's up, mop top? Hello, everyone. My name is Moppy. Hello, Pee-wee. Good to see you. So, you know what time it is, right, everyone? It's time for the Moppy, a.k.a. Skittles. That's my real name, Skittles. Skittles Marpy Warpy Shih Tzu to get, that's right, a payment. All right, Mommy. Let me down, taking that payment. Payment time. Fine. You get payment. You get to dance for it. I want to see you dance for it. Gotta earn it. Come here. All right. Dance. All right. You've earned it. See, I earned payment for dancing. I'm a dancing machine. Watch me now. I do my thing for a payment. Payment. Not really hot here. It's 62. Fortunately, we got the ceiling fan, the box fan, and problem is I don't know where the clippers are, and we don't have a dog trimming thing here anyways. What the hell? Today's winter. I'm sorry, but this is spam, so I don't know why it's being coming into there, and I'm not clicking on anything. A Nintendo Switch survey zone, right. But it is getting hot. Well, down where you are, it might be hot. Up here, it's only gotten to 78 once. 78. 79 once, 78 twice, and that's it. Ever since then, it's 60-something. Weather's not bad here right now. I think it's cloudy and rainy. Yeah, cloudy. Cloudy and rainy. So, in other news, Biden signed some executive orders to protect Roe versus Wade while he tries to get the Senate to change stuff. On other news, former Prime Minister of Japan, Shinzo Abe, I believe that's how it's pronounced, has been assassinated. And you guys are probably wondering about the news article on the recession. So let me just tell you. So Chairman Powell turns around. What the fuck? I didn't want this, you son of a bitch. I asked for fucking the weather app. Okay. Chairman Powell turns around and says it'll be a couple years until recession goes away, until a new president. He's saying with a Democratic president, we can stretch out the recession as long as possible. But he also turns around, and that was his exact thing. I think the fucker needs to be fired. So the highest we're going to get is Tuesday 73, and then it drops down to 59. So there you go. That's our weather for July, pretty much. So anyway, so it turns around and he says, and I quote, I was reading the article earlier. I'll get it for you guys. This is freaking great, interesting news because it said, and I quote, had to do with, quote unquote, and by the way, what is in Biden's executive order? Let me look at this. There it is. So he's basically ordering two departments to look into it. Okay, money. Expand access to emergency contraceptive and long-acting reversible contraception devices like IUDs, etc. The department will ramp up outreach, public education, preparation to expect a legal challenge, and executive orders focused on protecting privacy. Directing HHS to consider additional actions to safeguard sensitive HIPAA info. Oh yeah, whatever. It's just basically a giant crap in a blender. Okay, this is important. Okay, basically it says here. Do they have the inflation get down quickly, or are they going to throw us into recession? They're going to throw us into recession by trying to get the inflation down quickly. However, they say they don't think this could happen. We stepped on the gas pedal for far too long, and it was too much stimulus checks too late. I'm sympathetic to all goals, but the stimulus, they kept on going too long and they didn't calibrate it. So there you go, I think personally they should take it easy and let inflation stay high for between 4 and 40 years and go slow rather than spark a recession. There is no easy way out. So, recessions happen because of stimulus checks. You see where I'm going with this? I said this. Once stimulus checks are capped off and no more, people are like, whatever. And then they decide to give you extra programs. Just like a bonus stimulus check. Internet, $30 off per month. You can get free internet like Higgins is zero. Your cell phone, basic phone, free. I pay like, $20 for the phone and the minutes are less than 10. I mean, literally, $10 for, literally. And then the government keeps pushing me that I need a smartphone so they can track me. Well, I'm sorry, but this phone works just nicely. Thank you very much. Next up, stimulus checks. Why did the stimmies basically run up? Because everyone went and bought all this junk, right? Warehouses couldn't keep up during the inflation. Once China got infected, they went into lockdown, holding the entire world hostage. And now because of it, nothing gets shipped in. And then people say, oh, well, stores are well stocked. The problem is online's going to fail. It's going to literally collapse completely and separate from the entire world. And you can say, well, how's that going to be this? I'll tell you what's happening. The collapse is coming. People sit there and say, oh, no, it isn't. Well, let me put it to you this way. I got several connections throughout the country, right? Sister in Colorado, no supply shortages. By the way, she works at 2 Walmarts, works on a call job at home. 2 Walmart stocking stuff. It's always full. I said, how come I can't get stuff shipped? She said, because there's not enough workers at the warehouse. So the secondary export shipping thing, there's 2 warehouses, online warehouse and warehouse for stores, local stores. Local stores have local hubs, so each one gets what they need. Those ones are maintaining it, but the online's getting harder and harder. So, Then you got people saying, oh, well, you know, our stocks, our store shelves are good. My sister said the stuff that's manufactured in America until it runs out will be your foodstuffs. Now you can sit there and say, oh, well, what do you mean? Think of it this way. The United States is relying on the reason we got we're tied in with Ukraine is because Ukraine provides our grain. Now, if they turned around and opened up the harvesting and grain feeds in America, we could grow all the wheat and cotton and corn we wanted. Then we wouldn't have to worry about these fucking hilljacks. They can fight their own war. But in the meantime, we got to support some of these people because of whatever they're doing, you know. So if you look at it from that point of view, so inflation, it went up. People started basically panicking. People kept getting stimulus checks, spending it, being frugal, being expensive, stockpiling, and then the people started thinking, oh, look, extra food stamps. I'll just add an extra box or two or three. Then the supplies kept getting worse and worse. And now people are sitting there online listening to, oh, yeah, this is so expensive, that's so expensive, you need to stockpile now. If you keep telling people to stockpile, there's nothing left to buy. The thing is certain states are going to be better sustainable than the freaking red states. The red states are freaking sucking everything up. So the grocery stores turned around and they're going, whoa, wait. We're going to shut it down. What are they doing? They went ahead and canceled people, told them you got to go in. If you're a Walmart member, they said, oh, if you're a Walmart member, still got to go in. I ain't going to be fucking paying $20 a fucking month for a pantywaist company to get soup for 58 cents when they're going to be forcing me to fucking go into the store. I ain't going shit, and I'm not toting 6 or 8 cases of soup back with me on the bus. Fuck it. I'll have the fucking UPS and FedEx man deliver it. Once they ship them, we're good as golden. You see where I'm going with this? Whereas some of these hill jack son of the bitches turn around and, you know, they'll drive and waste gas and being like, oh, I had to get 50 cases of ramen this month, but I had to go and drive to get it. Thing is we don't have the luxury of driving, so that saves us on some money on groceries, but for groceries. But basically, you got to sit there and listen to what I said. I said, if you are on food stamp, quote unquote, each person gets a minimum of $250. Use that $250 till it runs out the stockpile. Not thinking anything about other things. It's like the other day, I asked Chloe, is there any brats on the island? You know, cheese brats. I like to buy a couple brats, a month. Nope. Better cheddars. Nope. 4th of July, strip things. But they stripped the meats, the brats, the hamburgers, hot dogs, etc. But the frozen foods are still good. So, thing is you got to ask yourself eventually, how much are you willing to pay for that food, $101 to predict the news on the governor. Yeah, he might. I'll ask God about that. I pay $100 a month for internet only provider in town. Yeah, but is your internet Pee? I know you turned it up, Pee. Is your internet DSL cable fiber dial up? I mean, you're not explaining it. You're just like, I pay for internet. I might have to clear the cache and see if that works. So, comments petered out. Higgins, are you still with me, Mark? Should order some. Oh, yeah, I was going to check Walmart. Yeah, okay, Mark. Should do StreamYard one of these days. We have it 20 hours free. I'm not paying for any additional. No one's working. Hey, Chris, he's never on anymore, so I've given up, you know. I have a feeling it has to do with him and Ricky, you know. I don't, you know, I don't try to put people down. It's just sometimes it comes off that way due to the fact that certain people are wasting money, you know, and, you know. All right, cool. I was wondering if this was going to load properly. So I was looking at razors earlier, you know, if you guys heard the story, I was looking at electric razor. Net zero. Come on, dude. Do they, is it? I think net zero is out of business. Net zero. Let me look. No, net zero is net zero free internet. Oh, okay, here we go. Free dial-up internet. Free internet access for 10 hours. Oh my god, they still do it. Oh my god. Yeah, you know what? You're the type of tightwad that would do it too, Higgs. I mean, come on, dial up internet. Wonder if Magic Jack's still around. Magic Jack. That was a pretty cool device back in the day. I think they it's a USB thing, right? Magic Jack, VoIP. They still have it? I don't even remember what it is. Oh yeah, it's a VoIP. Mine failed. $50 a year, you know. Yeah, so you know. Free Magic Jack, yeah, Magic Jack's pretty cool. I think there was like a net something in a Magic Jack. Yeah, right there. $50. You can also use the app if you got a phone number. Let me see. What other? Is it net zero or something? No. Let me see. There we go. So it says here breakdown. Let's see. Magic Jack. We know about Magic Jack. I know about Magic Jack. Hold on. I used to have Magic Jack a long time ago. Come on. Nah, it doesn't say what it is anymore. Ah, let me see. I'm trying to find something. Yeah, I guess this might work. Voynich? Yeah, I heard about Vonage. Dialpad, Microsoft, Uma. Yeah, I hear Uma is really good. That's what Dad says. Yeah, Dad's like, I pay $5 a year for Uma. Something like that. That's what he said. Small business, internet, home phone. All right, let's just click on this one, see the Uma thing. Yeah, Dad was always talking about Uma. Phone service, $0 a month, $99.99, and that's it. And they'll set you up with a phone once you pay the $100. 3 ways to connect your residential VoIP, no matter your Umatello Air, Umatello LTE. Yeah, Dad's always like, you need an Uma. Why, I can get Uma delivered. The problem is I don't want Uma. $99.99, $129.99, or this one with battery backup and an LTE connection. $180. Yeah, he's got the, Umatello you love without the wires? Yeah, I guess it's $130. That one's wireless too, right? Who knows? Higgins would probably find that to be interesting. I need an Uma, just like Higgins needs everything, like needing an extra hole in his head. No, you got to be kidding, Higgs. You're joking, right? I mean, come on. I have my old PCM CIA slots, but they don't put them in laptops anymore. I mean, literally, back then, the old laptop, you had to have the PCM CIA slot to pop it in just to run the dial up. And then, it was a real hassle. Hey, you got signed up for what? Dan just signed me up for that cutting edge technology. Sarcasm of a course. Well, at least he thinks of you. I mean, he signed you up for a course. That seems dang nice of Dan. Damn nice of Dan. Yeah. Great. So apparently, this guy was misbehaving. A border agent riding a horse. So he didn't strike the Haitian family, but he was rude and crude to them. No, wait. You're talking about dial up. That's the joke. You got the crappy dial up, or is it DSL? Sucks. I got Google Voice. That's pretty cool. Higgins, you got so much crap for computers, and I'm not surprised you haven't decided to put your brain into a robot. A robot! Oh, I keep going back and forth. I keep skipping my thing. I was trying to check something, and then I keep forgetting. He wants to put your brain into a robot. A robot! Sorry, that was from a old movie, old TV or a cartoon I used to watch. Talking dog named Roswell. It conspiracy theorist, and his master is Jack Part Find. It's funny. And his dog, he wants to put your brain, all his former masters into robots. And he's like, he wants to put your brain into a robot. All right, so early in my order, I don't know. So apparently they're giving me track packages, but they didn't ship yet. Let's see, not shipped yet. So I got 12 unshipped orders. This one arriving Monday, so I gotta wait till Monday. It's Friday, so I'm good. But your brain in your robot, a robot. Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, that's good for you. For me, I have a Rock Island, basically, and that's my net provider.
How many cans do you want?
Two's fine.
Two?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not sending you out soon to get rolls anyways. Son of a bitch should be buying it since they keep stealing mine anyways. Higgins, you why don't you just build yourself a robot? Fax machine? Do they even sell fax machines anymore? I don't know. I think you got a fax machine. Let me look it up. Oh yeah, you can get a fax machine right there. Yeah, there we go. It's got a phone still connected. Maybe I should look into one for myself. Old McFarmer, Rita had a fax machine. E-I-E-I-O. Here we go. Let's see. Brother fax, personal photocopier, renewed. This one here looks cool. Looks like a printer, man. That one, laser fax copier. Oh yeah, $3.99. There you go. $275. Yeah, they don't. HP makes one too. Mm-hmm. There we go. See, I looked it up. Pee-wee. Antiquated equipment, maybe. It depends on how you use it. They took away the abilities to use the bag phones. The bag phones. Fax machines. Yeah, all outdated, antiquated pieces of equipment. There's an antiquated piece of equipment. Just like when Roswell talks about the newspaper. Watch this. I'll tell you something. Oh, never mind.
I'm going out now.
You forgot the phone and you want to look into calling me so I can tell you what I want. Don't forget.
The little store?
Mail?
Mayonnaise.
No, not mayonnaise. No, it's
What did you need at the store?
My name is Moppy Parkwell. My cousin's Roswell. She's gonna put your brain into a robot. A robot.
Moppy. I was watching
I like better having the paper, but I like better having the paper. I like the fax machine itself. I mean, fax machine idea is great, but they have those printers, copy scanners, fax machines. But fax machine's good too. But you can actually use the telephone part. You know. What I do is I just scan everything and then send it off to in a PDF. Mm-hmm. Oh, is that scanner still going still? Yeah. Software is up to date. Yes, Mark, there's Chloe. Chloe wants to put her brain into a robot. A robot! Yeah, well, some people have food stamps, some don't, Higgins, So, Pee Wee made a joke today about those those um those hard seltzers. That's the name of it. Said add tequila. We can always add rum to it too, but with that much booze in your system, you'd be sleeping pretty damn fast too, sis. I mean, think of it: 40 proof tequila, 5% that. You'd be sitting there pretty tipsy. I hope they produce too. I mean, you know, the way things are looking this day and age, you got them. That's the thing. Son of a. So I ordered cases. Yeah, well, I don't want tequila. I hate tequila. Last time I drank tequila, I told my husband I thought I saw a mouse. He turned around and said, no, I wasn't. I was drunk. Then he realized I was seeing a mouse. After that, I stopped drinking tequila because I knew it was. Can't believe Amazon's taking too damn long again for orders to be shipped. I can get away with half a beer now and then. They don't call it to kill you for nothing. 3 of the seltzers last night. I'm telling you, they did not taste right. I mean, literally, I'm better off drinking beer. Beer doesn't taste right for me either. That's why I gave up beer. The other day, I pulled out a beer from 6 months ago in the fridge, drank it. I was like, oh God, this doesn't. It was fresh beer. It's still good. It was just didn't taste right. Like my taste buds have changed. The long-term taste buds have changed. Yeah, well, you buy things that you need, Higgs. I'll be right back. I'll comment from my phone. I gotta use the toilet. Out of my way. Coming through. Gotta use the shitter. So, you ever met the Prime Minister of Japan? The former Prime Minister was assassinated on the streets. The definition of got plugged.
Yeah. Of course.
Last year, they only had one shooting in all of 2021. This year, first one of the year was now, and it was 6.
Oh, well, here it doesn't be none of shootings, or it never will be. President Biden signed executive order to benefit health and abortion.
Mm-hmm.
But even he said that if GOP gets their way, it'd be banned nationwide. Honestly, if it'd be banned nationwide, how much of that blue states will still be legalizing it?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, remember abortion was legal in every state, and the rest states still put restrictions like health, and got away with it. Listen to the states are how anymore. Red states and Russia, blue states, Are we almost done? So I gotta
I'm almost done. Just wiping my ass. So, anyone up for StreamYards? I can do StreamYards. I don't have to do StreamYards. It's just up to you guys. So, should I do StreamYards? StreamYards! Jiggle the chain. Jiggle the chain. I could do StreamYards for you, Mark, if you want to do it, but you make sure your phone's plugged in to do it. All right. So, guys, I'm going to be disappearing for like 30 seconds. I will be back, so please add and subscribe. Thank you. Please look for part 2.